What's up, guys? I hope you're all having a great day. Today we're going to do a little tutorial on looping with the Novation Launchkey and spreading out all the different sounds throughout the MIDI controllers using Ableton Live's instrument rack feature. And spreading out all the different sounds I want to loop on the Launchkey through different octaves, so I'm able to play pretty much everything throughout the song. So let's dive in. So to demonstrate today, we're going to be doing Gerudo Valley from Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda by the great Koji Kondo, who's the man. All the different sounds I used on this were from the JV1080, the Roland JV1080 plugin. Not so sure it's what he used to compose the soundtrack, but I find it works really well with N64 type soundtracks. The instruments are good and it's super 90s, so I like it. But to start out, I have the loop here, the main guitar part, and then if I go up a couple octaves, I have stored here another guitar part I want to loop. And then on top of that, I want to play this horn part, so I move up an octave. And it's all mapped out within Ableton on the instrument rack and on the different tracks, so I don't have to worry about any interference, and I can start the loop and stop the loop whenever I want. Because after I loop some of the melodies, I'm going to stop it, have that first still going, that first loop going, so I can play another melody, guitar melody on here, which is super cool. And then over on the Akai, I have a couple of things too. I have a vibroslap I can hit. And then I'm going to be doing another horn part where I go. And then I don't have enough space or time or ability to do the harmony, so I trigger it here. So basically, I mean, it's just ways to get creative where I can trigger, sequence, and play most of the parts I want to do throughout the song. So now to the looping. The Launchkey is hooked up to Ableton Live, so it has, the same MIDI clock. And basically each track, like I said, I have the instruments assigned to, and I can loop it, and then move up an octave and loop another one. Move up an octave, loop another one, because they're all assigned to the different tracks. But to loop, it's like learning an instrument. I mean, you get comfortable eventually doing it, but at least on the Launchkey, you're triggering it right before the measure starts, and then triggering it right before the measure ends, and then it picks back up on one, and Ableton knows where you are. So for instance, like looping the first guitar part would be something like this. So now that I have all my sounds where I want them, I'm ready to loop. I practiced it a bit. I'm ready to go. I'm going to play it over the drums and bass I programmed. I'm going to throw some loops in, take some out for a whole arrangement, trigger some sequences. But it would be something like this. So that's an instance of what a jam session on the Novation Looper would be, and spreading out all the instruments. It seems like complicated and a lot going on, but I promise it's not. I'm not very good at the synthesizers at all. It's just trial and error and figuring out things like, like release points. Like for this instrument, I like it to, it's got a nice release, same with the horns. So it makes it, less straining on me to get good rhythms. Like for the main guitar part, I have some delay, some time delay going on, and a good release so I can pull off the... So, it's all figuring out your sounds and getting everything, get creative with how you want to do things, and it's a lot of fun. All trial and error, all research. I didn't know how to do any of this stuff. I just Google. I'm still researching stuff, and I hope this helped some of you guys. Always interested to see how other people do it as well, but all the love.